Hi everyone. I am finally live. It's late. It's late. It's 8:30 at night instead of 8:30 in the morning when I usually do this. But I got glasses. That's right. 48. How old am I now? 48 years old, 47 years old. And I finally got glasses. So um yeah, how do they look? Anyways, today is a big day in the gay community. Yesterday was a big day in the gay community, but I'm talking about it today. Gay marriage was codified in the federal government. It's now against the law for people not to recognize gay marriage in their states. The thing about this law that I don't think a lot of people know or understand is that it doesn't force states to continue to perform gay marriage. So there's the Supreme Court law now that says they do, but there's a chance that they'll overturn it. So what will happen is if you live in a state that doesn't perform gay marriages, you would have to leave that state, go to another state and get married. And then by federal law, they would have to honor it in that state. So look, I am super grateful being a gay kid. I graduated high school in 1993. 1993, the biggest thing that had happened in the gay rights movement was Bill Clinton passed Don't Ask, Don't Tell. So you could serve in the military, you just couldn't tell people you were gay, and which was ridiculous. It was ridiculous. So just in my life, excuse me, just in my lifetime, I didn't think that gay marriage would be something that would even be an option, and now it is. And I can't wait till the day that it's not gay marriage or straight marriage. It's just marriage, right? It's just marriage. And you know, the other thing that this law did too was it also recognized interracial marriages. And it's weird that there are still states, not weird, it's sad that there are still states that do not recognize or even have laws on their books that interracial marriages, right? Just ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. And that, you know, your religion or your beliefs or whatever are more important than someone else's. It's just ridiculous. So I'm just super grateful that as a society we're moving forward and we're making room for everyone to be included in this, you know, to be able to love and to share. And you know, when gay marriage first was starting to be talked about, right? I didn't, to be honest, I've never been married, and I didn't know how I felt about it at first. And then someone described it to me. There's all these laws and privileges and things that are just already kind of written into marriage. And so by having it be called civil unions or something else when it's a same sex couple just meant a lot more difficulties, right? And you know, it's funny. So I'm with Justin, and when we first started dating, he asked me if I was opposed to marriage. And you know, he's a little bit younger than me, and he was like, his mom's gave him great advice, I think, because Justin wants to get married one day. And when they was talking about my age, we're 13 years apart, and talking about, you know, Mitch has never been married. He may not want to get married. And I think the thing that everyone forgot in that conversation is for most of my life, marriage wasn't even legal, wasn't even an option. So I believe in marriage, and I hope one day someone asks me and I get to be married, you know? But it's, you know, I'm just grateful that I have that option now, and that my grandchildren are going to grow up in a world where it's not going to be an issue. And it just wasn't, you know, it's interesting to have grown up in the 80s and 90s during the AIDS crisis and watching the watching how far the gay rights movement has come and how far as a society we've come. The sitting president voted against gay marriage in 1996. He signed a bill, the Defense of Marriage, that actually said marriage is between a man and a woman. And he evolved, he changed, he understood that it wasn't right. He made it right. And I hope that just more people realize that. And I'm just incredibly grateful to I want to say to the Republicans that did the right thing. Your party didn't want you to, but you did the right thing. And there was a lot of them that did. So I'm particularly grateful for them. You know, in the 90s, we were told by different organizations that we needed to come out of the closet so that people could see. You know, my uncles were very homophobic. My parents were kind of homophobic. And so by me coming out of the closet and living my authentic self, they saw and learned what a homosexual male looked like, that there was nothing to be scared of. You know, now I have children, and like I said, hopefully one day, maybe one day soon, someone will ask me to marry him. So super grateful. And if you're grateful for it too, or you have any comments about it, put it down below. Here are my 3 things. Yesterday, something that I did that I want to repeat. Had dinner as a family, sat down at the dinner table, loved it, want to continue to do that in my life. 2, something I did yesterday that I do not want to repeat. It's Christmas and people keep giving me so much junk food and I'm eating too much of it. So I gotta cut back on how much of this junk food that people keep giving me that I keep eating. I don't know, give it away, throw it away, something like that. And number 3, something I didn't do yesterday that I am going to do today. Something I didn't do yesterday that I am going to do today. You know what? Yesterday, I made a video. I'm going to change this up. You know, I spoke out yesterday and I was being quiet about something that happened to my friends. I was being quiet because I was fearful of what people were going to say or think. And, you know, and I spoke out. And today I continued to speak out, and I want to continue to do that. I want to be my authentic self. And when I see something wrong, I want to speak out about it. So that's what I want to concentrate on today. All right. What are your 3 things? What is something you did yesterday you should repeat? What is something you did yesterday you should not repeat? And what is something you did yesterday, didn't do yesterday, that you should do today? Do that every day. You will have more success in your life. I guarantee it. I love you guys. I am so grateful, so incredibly grateful that this gay marriage thing is put to rest finally, and we can just move forward. And wish me luck. I think this year I'm going to get engaged. We'll see. We'll find out. All right. Love you. See you guys tomorrow.